Blake Dia and Shadrach Lassou up to tip. It's won by Ole Miss in this. And like Kermit said, 4 fouls for Ole Miss early. What do you test that to?
Yeah, I mean, LIU, I'm telling you, they have a...
Dre Davis takes the lid off the basket for Ole Miss. Knowing, you know what, I have an older group of guys that can adjust on.
So they hired Gillum from Chicago State, so they kind of scouted Chicago State. Then they scouted LIU. Damon Brakefield, both lefties that finish and go right for lefties.
I mentioned
Hughes from Olive Branches and under the radar, come off the bench. That's the kind of teammate that Jamin is. See right there, Malachi Davis.
Malachi Davis is all of his team's 4 points. Looking for 3 more.
Wow,
Davis.
logo. Wow.
Unbelievable.
In transition, but LIU has done a great job of getting back.
Jalen Murray and one. Jalen Murray.
I tell you what he is, you know.
Padula steps back. Bullseye. Murray around Lee. Someone Brakefield head fake. Now lets it fly. Banks it in.
The bank is. It's just, and the game will just get long and long. Those baskets. That's one of the first paint.
Davis trying to do it himself.
Wow.
Offensive board and stick back is in.
Tell you what, that's an impressive play. Great rebound, right back to the rim very quickly.
It's good for Jalen Murray.
Klafke, the freshman who just came in. Hope he had a good game.
Yeah.
Coached all over in the NBA and then overseas, and really was a big by Chris and his staff. He's going to be a really good player. This is what these games are for.
ESPN and on 3.
It was, you know, Deshaun Ruffin was a McDonald in the SEC of the draft was today. Great drive by Murray.
Outside to Lander. Bottom. Needs help. Morrell bulldozes over Lander. And Lander's caught overall pick in the NBA draft, and Raj Strickland. A multi-all. Kermit, I know you've probably been to Greensboro, but Greensboro, North Carolina, and Oxford, Mississippi, 2 completely different paces.
No score. He really needs to get on the
The guts to go up. Get this, Kermit. Ole Miss now 13 for 15.
of full fronting in the post.
It's all cash. I didn't jinx him, I swear.
That's where he excels. God, he's so good.
Oh, now in first half points.
Played well.
Nice kiss off the glass for Brent.
Another good pitch. I tell you what, Padula gets the ball out of his hands. So good. I mean, that goes.
Ball in the hands of Malachi Davis, who has 13 first half points. He's 5 for 10 shooting. Davis from distance. Distance time.
Difficult, especially some of these mid-major teams like LIU that are playing close, probably at the end of the clock, against switching in some kind of isolation. I think that's probably been the concern of this Ole Miss team from day one. Can Ruggiero second in the air, where the defender is all
Crowds into it here in Oxford.
screening, but LIU is switching. Well, they had Dre Davis on the post. Great kick-out 3 for Murray.
Some football. We'll play it the Vaught on Saturday. Ole Miss men's basketball back now, tipped out to Lassou.
Oh,
And Davis flings it up. Foul is called. I've talked about discipline, lack thereof discipline, because Ole Miss had hefty leads in that contest, and all of a sudden in the second half, they lost focus a little bit. But
that's what they need right there.
Offensive board, Dia.
Yeah, that's when you show your presence right there, Jake. That Chris loved that shot, but Dia, Brakefield, Dre Davis.
Stuck in between.
You know what, and probably Jake beside the rebound.
Barnes. Up top with 11 left to shoot. Good twist to the basket.
The goal and finished it.
His first points as an Ole Miss Rebel.
I like that guy. That guy right there can play a lot. I think that their team has settled in. They have a lot of help. Man.
Puts it in and one. Davis is 71% free throw shooter last year. He is up to 16 points this evening. Leads the way for the Sharks.
Bounce.
Will Brakefield be that guy? He will be. And the foul.
And a really hard play. That was a good defensive series.
He has 13 points today.
Man, he's got a crossover. Another right-hand finish.
Drops hurt for most of the year.
Yep.
Morrell drives.
Great straight line drive right there.
Rebound by Brakefield.
They have just spread the floor, just driving the ball against their
Outside Padula. Tapped in by Dre Davis.
Layups, LIU will fatigue be a factor. Coach Beard will not be happy with that trend. Going right to their cutting motion.
Murray wide open, cashes in.
We ran it here at Ole Miss and even ran it at Middle Tennessee. Just a great way for ball movement. Oh, really good way to end the clock. What a pass from Padula. Padula can just really just put the ball in a place where you can just catch and score.
For the Southern Conference a year ago. Boy, Malachi Davis looking for his first points tonight. Terrell Strickland.
Now they're up 20. Can they go in and just have that killer in scoreboard to play in the games? We'll see what Ole Miss can do over the next for teams and fan bases. Good ball movement, opens look, great possession for Ole Miss. Rebound the ball on both ends against really athletic SEC teams.
Half. And in the second half, only outscoring LIU by 2.
Really good set play by Ole Miss. It came from the
misfires at the tail end of that shot clock.
Ball out of your hands right there. Pitch aheads are golden. That's why.
Can't leave Matt Morrell all alone like that. Most in Ole Miss history, too. What a move by Murray.
Really good play.
Dish to Davis. Not often you say Jalen Murray was in on the block. John Bull. Crowd. Malik Dia draws the foul. Swishes it in, too.
I was a head coach at 24 years old. We had the old beta. I'm sure you hadn't seen a beta clip either. See if the ball keeps moving. We got a real big lineup right here with Bowl and Benson.
Barnes lets it fly and connects.
And this little guy played really well in that game to win the state championship. We'll follow him, just kind of see how he's doing. Check their scores. He and Malachi Davis both cheer because of how well their 4s and 5s can shoot the three.
And they get it to him. Cam Brent puts it in.
Can get any better in moments like that, right there.
Blake Lander responds. Ole Miss has Grambling State next on SEC Network Friday night. And a foul. Blake.
Cam Brent, mid-range jump shot over an extended hand. Money. Again, I said this one episode, if ever having a bad day, I just turn it on.
Klafke's looking for it. Lee turns him away, and the ball stays with Ole Miss.
I think he's got a great wingspan right there. He looks like an NFL defensive end.
46 blocks.
Practice player right there, has some great experience. Long, and he can do some.
10 seconds left. Landers shoots. Still loose with 2 seconds left. No good for Long Island. And this crowd goes nuts for a 90-60 win over Long Island tonight.